Me tonight for another episode of greatness because man, I have been talking to these people in H-Town and y'all been giving it to me. Y'all been giving me a little bit of your business, but y'all damn sure be making sure y'all make moves out here in the city. Now today, after you can't believe, like what they say, Houston is not a real place. When I say this shit is not, they not playing. It's not a real place, and there's so many talented people out here doing their thing, making a name for themselves, and trying not to step on each other's toes by still, staying in their lane. And that's really hard for some folks. But today I actually have a media guest in the building, so you from behind the scenes and in front of the camera, so you get your mix in. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people, please.
Oh man, I'm Spruce the Media TV. They call me Westside Free or Free. You know where I'm from in Houston.
You said Westside Free?
Yeah, Westside Free.
Oh, so that must be where you from. Gotta be where you from. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm so glad that you pulled up on the After Hour Shop Talk because we definitely finna get to know you a little bit. Because I got people all over. I got El Paso, California, New York. So we gonna get to let some people know exactly who you are. So being that I do have other people, go ahead and break down exactly who you are before we get into what do you do and what you're known for.
I would consider myself like a leader.
Okay.
I like to lead people. I like to help people. That's one of the reasons why I started making music again. I got a record label and stuff like that. So I like to help people.
Okay.
I like to be positive. You got to be positive even through the storm. You got to stay positive. I would just say, I'm a family man. I love my son, love my wife, stuff like that.
Yes.
So,
and we don't hear too much more. We don't like it, and it's crazy because it's a lot of good dads and a lot of great husbands out there, but they always highlight the bad men, right? So it's really good to even hear you shout out your wife because we need love too. We out here, we just be like, look, we supporting your dreams. Don't forget about us in the background.
Yes, ma'am. Shout out my wife. I love you.
She love you too. I already know it. She was a shoot. So tell me about your upbringing. I know you said you're kind of family oriented.
My upbringing, I was raised by my grandparents. My mom passed away in 2001 from cancer and stuff like that. Lung cancer, to be exact. I was raised by my grandparents. I was raised with just a lot of old school values. Work hard, don't complain. Just get to it and take care of your family. That's pretty much how I was raised. Just hard work and take care of your family and don't make no complaints, no excuses. Just get to it by any means.
And that is definitely some old school stuff and great things to go by. But when we're in the day and age that we're living now, and do you feel like that's really the standard? Like that's all you need to be about?
Well, I mean, it should be the standard no matter what you're doing, whether you're doing a podcast thing, sports, doing hot shot, trucking, whatever you're doing. The key to it is faith and being working hard. A lot of people don't want to work hard. A lot of people see other people already have success and they look at it like, well, damn, I should be where that person should be. Where that person should work years to be where they're supposed to get. So hard work should be in everybody's fundamental, aspect of life anyway. And faith, because without faith, you ain't got nothing.
Yeah, faith without works is dead. So you got to put in that work. You got to have that faith behind it.
Facts.
So what is it that you actually do? I know you said you used to dibble and dabble in music and media. So what do you do right now?
Well, as the people say, they will call me a blogger. I would say more of like a media outlet. I don't try to stir the pot and be messy with certain things.
Okay.
I like to just update people with news that's going on in the world, not just Houston, but what's going on in the world. I like to post funny videos because somebody might be having a bad day, but the video I posted might have cheered them up for the day.
Yeah, change their mood.
I like to post everything with this positivity, and when I say negativity, I don't mean like somebody quote unquote being gunned down, but just you have to know about the positives of the world and the negatives.
Right, you can't turn a blind eye to the things that's happening out here.
Yeah, and then I also do. I'm trying to get up on my content game on YouTube where I do what they call it. Not voiceovers, but like when you sit in front of the camera and you talk about different subjects that's going on in the world. I forgot what they call it.
Like a reaction video type of thing?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically a reaction video, so I'm trying to get consistent with that,
Okay. What exactly have you been doing to be consistent?
Try to post a video at least once a day.
Okay.
About whatever topic is going on. So if I scroll on Instagram or anything and I see something that's worth talking about, I'll make a video and just
put your commentaries as well.
Just put my opinion on it, you know, just leave it like that.
Okay. But what actually got you into media though?
Well, I was well, let me shout out a couple guys though. My guy Kevin. If you see this, man, hey, holla at me. And a guy I knew by name Derek. It's a media page called Stay Down Productions, and he's part of it. He was one of the people. Well, those two guys were the people that told me to get into media. But the guy Derek, he was part of Stay Down Productions. He told me to watch their page. Stay Down Productions is one of the first pages that I seen. I was doing like media in Houston, besides like Say Cheese and Dallas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of copied their blueprint, and I was like, okay, well, you know, if they can get thousands of views, I could do it too. But when I first started, I started focusing on music. I was like, man, let me do music, because my first page was called Scooch the Music Scene.
Okay.
I was posting music throughout the city, but then some people take advantage of that.
Yes.
Post music for free, so I said, nah, I'm gonna.
Because now you're promoting them.
For free.
Yes.
You know, when it comes to pen, which I don't charge a lot, like $10. I mean, that's
something to donate to the pot.
But some people don't want to pay, so I was like, you know what? Well, I'm gonna go from just posting music to now Scooch the Media TV. You know, so that's when I started focusing heavily just on the media side. I mean, like not the media side, but like things that's going on in the world and stuff like that. As far as just focusing on music and stuff like that, because I was like, well, let me try to update the people on what's going on in the world. You know, because sometimes music, when you post music, people don't really know what's going on outside of their community. So when I started posting about the world and different things going on, stuff like that, that's when I really started enjoying doing the blogging thing and stuff like that.
Because you pretty much opened up your avenues instead of just focusing on one lane. You made it more, okay, I like that. But, okay, so you brought up blogger, right? Now, first off, what's the difference between a blogger, a content creator, podcast, anything? Like, what's the difference? What are you doing different? And why would you be called the blogger?
Well, I mean, blogger just has a negative connotation towards it, because a lot of them, and there's no shock to nobody, but a lot of them, they stir the pot on certain things.
Right.
Like, let's say this guy got into it with this guy, then this guy passes away, and then this guy make a post and tag one of the blog pages. You know, they'll post it and make a funny caption or make a caption that disrespect this person's side. It's just
putting gas to fires. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. When I first started, I was posting all the negativity to get my page going. I was like, oh, I post negativity to get the most
traction.
Yeah. But then when I seen that a lot of people was dying from certain things bloggers were posting, I was like, I don't want that in my conscience. So that's when I fell back and I just started posting a little bit more positivity. Like, it took me longer to get back to 12,000 because I lost my first page.
Oh, okay.
But when I focus on positivity a little bit more, my page was growing slowly, but I was okay with that.
And that's exactly the route I'm on. Like, I wasn't about the negative stuff. Like, I listen to other podcasters and stuff like that. Like, sometimes it's informational, but most times it's man versus woman, bashing this, doing that.
Okay.
So for me personally, I'm like, look, I love my black men. I have black boys. Like, I need to let them know we're good. Like, there is no us versus each other. We need to pour into each other, and then we could really build from there. And so I'm glad that you kind of made that transition from, you know, instead of, what we call it, clout chasing?
Yeah.
Okay, so from going from that route to actually owning in on what you feel like you want your mind to soak in.
Exactly.
Okay. So I like that transition. So, you said you was doing music?
Yeah, so I got a record label now called Point Mafia Records. It's a like a nod to my neighborhood. When we was coming up, we called ourselves Piney Point Mafia. So I took off the Piney and I just left Point Mafia on there. And
okay.
Then, so me and my homeboy named J Baby. Shout out J Baby, my boy.
Shout out J Baby.
So we came with the idea. He was begging me for like 2 years, like, hey man, get back into the music, because I was doing music. I started doing music back in like 2009. That's how far back I go, way back 2009 in high school. But he been begging me for the last 2 years, man, get back with the music, and I finally was like, you know what? Let's do it. So we got together. He said, come up with a name. I came up with Point Mafia, and then one of my homeboys from Georgia named River Go. Shout out my boy in the military.
For real. Thank you for your services.
Yes, sir. Shout out my boy Octavius.
Yes.
I let him hear the name, and then he was like, man, that's a dope name, bro. I want to be a part of it. Because at first it was going to be a neighborhood thing with me and my partner.
Yeah.
But when my homeboy from Georgia heard it, he was like, man, I want to be a part of it. I'm like, damn.
Oh, wow.
You for real, bro? He's like, yeah, bro. That's a dope name. You should make it a movement.
Yes.
Forget making it about your neighborhood. Make it a movement.
It could be bigger than that. Yes.
And I was like, you know what? We're gonna make it to a movement. So it's actually me, Westside Free, J Baby, River Gold, my boy City Slicker Fresh from A Leaf, my boy KB Elite, and my boy True. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, people from my neighborhood, FY Click, shout out them boys and stuff like that. Man.
Dang, so y'all really grouped up, clicked up.
Yeah.
But for the better this time.
Yeah. For the better, and like you just said, just being consistent and stuff like that.
Because you can always have a friend to be like, hey, let's try something, let's do something. But for you to actually put the work in and actually listen to the advice, because I know you said it took you about 2 years to be like, let me go ahead and get into it.
Yeah.
So what I want to ask is, when you're making these songs, and are you making them for yourself, or are you making them for people?
Nah, we put them out. It's on all platforms. Point Mafia, you can look it up. We got.
I hear it.
We got an album out called Came a Long Way EP, and then we got another project called Last Who Standing, and then we got a bunch of singles. My boy KB the Elite got a single out. My boy J Baby got a single out. We just work it. Then I also make beats. I do most of the beats.
Okay.
For our movement.
Producer.
My boy True make beats too. Shout out him.
Shout out.
He coming, but I do a lot of the beats. So a lot of the beats you hear on my commentary videos on YouTube, all of those are gonna be my beats. I make beats as well, so I do everything.
But when did you start doing beats?
Around the time I was rapping back in this was around 2015. I started making beats then because we got tired of going to YouTube, so I said I need to learn how to make beats, and so I just got on FL Studio, tried to learn. I wasn't good at first, then I gave up like most people do. And I got back on it, then I bought a bunch of studio equipment. I'm like, damn.
I gotta lock in now.
I don't know how to play a piano. I don't know how to use a drum machine.
Right.
I wasted all my money, so I sold all of it. And then one day, I was like, man, I'm gonna learn it. And then one day I just got it. I just kept making beats, and then they just slowly started getting better and better. I'm like, damn, I actually can make beats. Once the once the confidence grows,
it's building.
Then that's it. So now I won't say I'm an expert, but based on how I was 10 years ago.
Right, you an expert.
Yeah.
So that's way different though, from beat making to actually making the music, the words.
Yeah.
So how do you feel when you in that booth and you got to make them words? Is it like therapeutic for you? Or is it just something fun to do, or how are you coming at it?
I would say a little bit of both. I mean,
okay.
The stuff I rap about is stuff we actually, I'm not gonna say did, but just things we seen.
We definitely ain't putting in nothing we did in none of the raps.
Yeah. It's just a lot of things that we have seen. And
most definitely.
That. Some of the stuff is like what we done, but I try not to go too deep in certain things. But for me, it's just about telling the story.
Right.
My raps is about telling the story. I don't want to come on there talking about this person,
right.
that person. I try to tell the story to catch people's attention so people can think like Ice Cube. Ice Cube, one of my favorite rappers. So I like to tell a story in that type of way so people can visualize what I'm saying. Okay. Instead of just getting on there just mumbling and just saying this and that.
Yes.
Sipping lean and Percocet.
That part. That's why I was like, they glorify getting high as hell and then wonder why everybody crashing out. Like, stop playing. Like, y'all putting them on that route.
Exactly. That's the masses, though. That's what they allow to be put out to the masses. It is what it is.
Yeah, and since you're coming with music way different than that, how do you feel about it? Like, because some people they start off, right? Spiritual or on this track, and then all of a sudden it kind of tweaks a little bit. Then next thing you know, it tweaks a little bit more, and then all of a sudden the sound is no longer yours. Like, are you going to be owning your sound? I know you want to develop yourself, yes, all the time. But you also don't want to get, lost into how everybody else... It's really copy-paste. And from Houston, everybody's so organic when they first start out and really good. So you think you could keep up with that, or you going... would you go to a Diddy party?
Nah.
Okay, because, some...
I mean, for one...
The first half of the party is good, I heard.
I mean, for one, I don't like to be around a crowd of people.
Okay.
That's just me. I always been that way, because when you're in a crowd of people, you don't know what the next person doing around you. That's just me. I try to be aware. Try not to... If I do got to go around a crowd of people, I like to be in the back. That's just me. So when something happens, I'm the first one out the door.
Yes, I just explained this to somebody.
Or in the middle.
Yes,
especially the middle, you finna get trampled.
You over with. Every which way, they coming for you. Whoa, I just literally had this conversation earlier, because they was like, man, when I see you really be in the background. I was like, yes, I do. Because I got to see everything that's going on. Like, in the dough is the first thing I'm looking at. I need to know how to leave out this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Ooh-wee. So when you're making this music, you, how old are you again?
31.
31. Seems like you got an old spirit, old soul. What type of music? I know you said you were raised by your grandparents. What type of music do you think really took a toll or just a really positive impact on yourself? What type of artist? What type of...
Well, I want to shout out my grandparents. They jammed a lot of like Temptations, stuff like that.
You don't know about no Temptations.
I mean, I'm not the biggest R&B fan, but I remember my grandparents. She loved the Temptations. I remember when we was watching the Temptation movie that came out in like '97. She cried when I forgot his name, the dude in the wheelchair died.
Yes.
She cried, so she loved the Temptations.
She's like she meant that shit.
Yeah, and that's when we was watching on the big screen. See. A lot of youngsters don't know about big screen. They know about flat screen TV.
Yeah, not the one with the big back on it.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
We had the big one. That mother was big, and she loved that TV. So we used to watch it on there. That was the big screen. But yeah, I mean, R&B, and then, but for me personally,
right.
I got to give it to, like I said, Ice Cube, NWA. Nas, Screwed Up Click, Fat Pat, House,
yes.
Zero. I mean, the list goes on. Big Steve, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all of them. R.I.P. to
all of
some.
them, you know what I'm saying? And I also want to throw a little bit of Swisher House in there too. I mean,
yeah, for sure. Right, because I was like, it's really right. And he been shaking some things up too. Still, like they just awarded him for something else. I'm like, man, for you, right? That's why I'm like, for you, and that's one thing about music. It's timeless. If you put out something that you really are passionate about, you never know where it could lead you to, and then people start TikToking it 20 years later. Now your numbers went back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's right. It's like you really just got to put it out there. So when we spoke on consistency, and you said you're posting at least once a day on your YouTube, how often are you trying to create a song, or how are you going about that?
Well, I got plenty of songs on my phone.
Oh, it's already loaded up.
I write.
Okay.
I write. Just whatever going on in my life, I write. If somebody cut me off, I was on the road to you, cut me off, something like that.
Yes.
Just whatever going on, I just like to write, and then that way that saves you from getting on writer's block. So you always want to write about something. Like I might just throw me coming in here in a rhyme or something like that.
Yeah.
So I try to just write about things that's going on.
And authentic, yeah.
Being authentic. A lot of people like to look at somebody else's stuff and try to create something from there. I try to just write what's going on. Like if I knock on wood, because I got hit by a car a couple months ago. But
damn, me too. Yes. For real, it's hard out here in Houston streets, boy. Y'all better get home.
Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, that hurt for real. Whoever hit me, hey, that hurt. You traumatized me. But
damn.
But yeah, I try to write about everything that's going on. I like to be at least authentic with myself.
Right.
And I know many people say that, but I like to be authentic with myself. You're not gonna hear me talk about no gangster stuff, nothing
right?
Like that, because that's not my background. You know what I'm saying? Even though I grew up around those type of individuals, I try to focus on more about me,
right? Instead
of being like, oh, I grew up around gangster. Nah.
So now I'm gangster. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So but I love to write. I just love to write because in high school I took AP English, so I was Eastern.
Okay, literature. You knew that was that good wordplay right there.
Essays and all that type of stuff. That was my thing in high school. So
you ever wrote any poetry?
Yeah, a little bit, but I was always a good storyteller. That was always my thing. I remember I was in a alternative school called CEP. The ones watching this gonna know about CEP. When you was a bad kid, you went to CEP before you went to something else. But they had a contest where they was like, we're gonna have somebody. I mean, we're gonna have everybody write a story. And whoever got the best story, you win. We're gonna hang it up in a frame. I wrote a story about my mama because she passed away.
Right.
And the lady said she cried read my story, and I won the actual
contest.
The contest.
Yes.
They had it in the frame and everything. So I'm a good storyteller. I can write a story and really go deep into it.
So even though that was a dark time for you, for them putting it in the frame, how did that make you feel though?
I mean, I feel good about it. I mean, I don't because
it's recognition, like.
When you tell them the truth about something, I don't know, like it don't seem like nothing. Just like, oh wow, I won. It's like that's my life.
Right.
My mom died. It affected me this way. So it was cool. I'm not gonna say and be delusional, but I wasn't like, oh, I need
a trophy. Yeah,
oh
like,
my God.
Like,
damn. Okay, well, I actually won. Shit, crazy.
Just off of my truth.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's really that simple. You can win straight off your truth. And so, what I want to ask is, Houston's music scene, because How do you feel about it? First off, you tell me how you feeling about it.
I love everything that's going on in the city.
Hmm.
30 Ways, Quiet Money Died.
Yeah.
Shout out to the raw rap movement in Fifth Ward.
Okay.
Of course, Lil Jeremy. Shout out to them. I mean, shout out to my guys. I want to shout out my guys, Point Mafia, JK,
Damn right.
my brother Shaquay, KB the Elite, City Slicker Fresh. South Walker.
Yeah.
Still doing his thing. Peso. I mean, there's so many artists. OTB, Fast Lane.
It
D
is.
Baby. I mean, it's just so many. Kinder Man, Megan Thee Stallion. I mean,
You feel me? It go.
Oliver, Travis Scott. I mean, it's just so many. But I love the scene because they keeping Houston relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a point from like 2009, 2013ish where Houston was kind of flat.
Yeah.
And then Sauce Walker came out. The Sauce Twins, him and Sancho, Free Sancho.
And
they
Free
turned the
Sancho.
city up. You know what I'm saying? They turned the city up. So I love where Houston at right now with the music thing.
So when you're coming out this music thing, and like you said, you named so many great artists, so many great people, what separates you from them? Like, why would somebody want to go listen to your music?
I mean, if you just want a story from somebody, some guys that's from the west side of Houston, from Piney Point, from A-Leaf, from the south side of Houston with a different perspective, like in our music, like, it ain't just about talking about the slab, the slang. It's been told before, like I said, we're not trying to come out on some talk about slabs, and we're not trying to come out and talk about some gang stuff. It's just about just life in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like on some Zero and Trey stuff. They was always talking about life.
Yes.
Like,
and definitely some storytellers. And when you brought it up, like, that was actually one of my favorite artists growing up. And Zero, like, he got me through so many times that I was just like, what? And to be out here and in the scene that I'm in now, and, I done went to his listening party and stuff like that. So it's like, you never know where the hell you could end up just off of, one, I'm listening to you, now I'm right next to you, now we're just vibing like regular human beings, which is really all it's about. Like, who is your favorite artist? Have you met your favorite artist?
I try not to.
You try not to? Right. Shut up.
Put it like this. I'm not gonna say the artist's name, but it was one of my favorite artists. I seen him at Walmart one time. Me and my boy J Baby, and he had like he didn't want to be bothered.
Right.
So when that happened, I said, "Ooh, okay."
Don't want to do this no more.
I don't want to meet him, So, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they're humans as well.
True.
But when I was younger, I didn't understand. I'm like, damn, like you one of my favorite rappers ever. And
right.
Just kind of felt like you
just shitted on me on the cool, like yeah. And because I know I've been through one of those situations too. So now it's just like when I'm around these people, I'm just like, hi, regular. Because I'm like, if I get too excited and you crush my dreams. We beefing, and I don't even want to beef with you. Like I really enjoy your music. So now we got to do all of this. So what inspired you? You said your friend inspired you to come back to the music scene, or he was just like, hey.
Yeah, he was for 2 years, man. Hey, get back on the music thing. 'Cause like I said, we was doing music back from I've been doing music since 2009, but our strongest run was from 2016 to 2017. That's when we was going by New Life Records.
Okay.
We was going by New Life Records, and we had a buzz. Like, I ain't gonna say we had a buzz in the city, but a buzz in our immediate area.
Right, enough of a buzz. Yeah.
We would go to the store. Oh yeah, you from New Life? Yeah. You Free to G. I used to go by Free to G back then.
Free to G, yes sir.
Shout out to my mama because her name is Frida. Her name start with a G. So that's really a nod to my mama, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. Shout out, mom.
Yeah.
See, she still, she holding it down. She said, I hear you, baby.
But yeah, we had a buzz, and then we did a show in Higham Clark. ESG was there, Sean Solo was there, legendary producer. Lump was there, legendary A&R guy from the city. I think DJ Red from Screwed Up Records and Tape was there. But anyway, we did a show. It was like 10 of us. We was deep. We all had our New Life on, our New Life gear on.
Yeah. And
we won the show. ESG was like, these guys keep being consistent, they're gonna be on the radio. I didn't think he was talking about us, and he was like, shout out New Life Records. We went crazy.
Oh.
We never thought we would have won, because we from a small section in Houston, like Fundry in Richmond, Piney Point, all them streets over there's a small area, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to go to a show to a neighborhood like that, Higham Clark, a legendary neighborhood,
right,
and win the talent show with a bunch of artists there, that was monumental. Then after that, we supposed to have kept going, but things happened, it just fell apart. And then after that, that's how the media thing came after the music thing fell apart.
Okay.
I was like, damn, like some things happened with me and those guys that kind of rubbed all of us the wrong way, and You know, so I was like, man, forget the music. I'm gonna go towards the media because I don't want to say like betrayed, but you feel disappointed.
Yeah, that you had.
Yeah, we couldn't keep going. We had some momentum. We just let it, and we dropped the ball.
Do you still talk to these fellas?
Yeah. A couple of the guys in the new movement and stuff. Like,
okay,
a couple of guys still in there. So, but I just feel like we dropped the ball, and for the longest, I had like I held a grudge on it. I'm like, damn, we had something.
We was this close to it, and then just
we was at the door. The door we was finna kick it in, but we turned around because they wouldn't open the door.
Damn.
So that's how I feel. I was like, damn, we was there. Like I knew we was about to make it when you start getting nervous. Yeah. Like when success starts, your adrenaline's you start getting nervous, you start getting anxious.
You could feel something big finna happen.
Something finna happen. We all had that feeling, but to be honest, I don't think we all was ready for it. I talked to those guys today. I don't think we was ready for it. Not at that time because we was young and like I said, being from a small neighborhood, we didn't. I don't want to say it wasn't no successful people there, but we didn't have nobody to pull from. Like certain certain neighborhoods in Houston, 5th Ward, Acres Home, South Park, 3rd Ward, Sunnyside. These neighborhoods got historic people from there that they can pull advice from about success and stuff. We didn't have that. It was just happening fast. Like they like our music, we starting to blow up, and then it's like,
now what do we do next?
Are we ready for it?
Yeah.
Because it seems like a lot. So overall, we just dropped the ball.
But it all in all, it became a lesson learned. So now you know exactly what to do this next go round, because it's finna be that round. I keep hearing about it. It's a cycle that happens in Houston, and you finna definitely be up in that wave.
Oh yeah, for sure. I appreciate that.
Of course. And then so this mafia thing, like they be having like different mafias. So, do y'all do any type of positive things?
Oh yeah. I mean, we all positive. So like, I know the first thing people gonna see when they see Mafia, Point Mafia, they gonna think about something negative.
Right.
It's just a band of brothers and sisters.
There we go.
Coming together for a common goal. Shout out my boy once again. Shout out my boy River Gold, my boy Octavius in the military. We talk all the time, but it's about bringing people together with a common goal. So basically, what I'm saying is, if me and you both want to make music,
right?
Why are you doing it yourself when we can do it together?
Yes. We could be a team.
We could put our money together, go to the studio. Instead of you having to pay for your own session, we put our money together. We could pay for a studio session, pay for a video, whatever. That is my thinking behind it.
Yeah.
So this guy doesn't have to pay for nothing by himself.
Yeah, and it'll be easier for everybody.
It'll be easier for everybody. So that's the goal that we are trying to do, is to bring up a bunch of people that got the same common goal. Let's put our money together, put our resources together. That way we ain't paying as much. So if a video costs $1,000, it's 5 people.
It's only 2, yeah. So it's way better than you just dropped 1,000.
1,000 myself.
Yeah.
So that's.
And I still got to pull y'all to come in here anyway. So come on.
And now this person gonna feel like, damn, I'm paying all the money,
and y'all just show up.
Y'all just show up and y'all rapping and that.
Yeah. So make it make sense.
Let's come together because we all got a common goal, the same common goal. So let's come together, So that's just my thinking behind it. But the word mafia is not a negative thing. It's just a band of brothers, like. It's just a band of brothers and sisters that's come together for a common goal, trying to be positive and be successful.
Now, when you guys are in a group setting, most times, everybody wants to be the leader. How do you guys kind of manage and maneuver through that?
Everybody's their own man. I don't like to, even though me and JB came up with the name. We don't like to micromanage. Everybody own man. At this point, we all grown now.
Right.
I mean, we was grown back then, but we was young, and when you young,
you was fresh in it. So yeah.
One thing about it, when you're young and then it's somebody else younger that's a leader, it's gonna be tension.
Yes.
So I
very much so.
Even back then, I was kind of like the leader, so it was kind of like a lot of tension. Like, damn, Freon think you know it all, but it's like, damn, somebody gotta be the leader.
Yeah, because we all can't be just running around here trying to figure something out. Structure.
Somebody gotta put it in order.
Yeah.
But now it's just more like everybody understands what they goal is and what their role is on the movement. So it ain't no tension, nothing like that. It's, hey, come to the studio on this time. Do your thing, da-da-da. If you want to do a song, let's say I don't feel like rapping. Hey, you want to do a song, go do your song. We ain't tripping, just do it. Just how it go.
That's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. And so when you're making this music late nights and doing all these other long days and stuff like that, how is your support system? I know you brought up you have a wife and a child, but sometimes in days, you're gone a lot. And you said one child. Kids are a lot.
Well, I mean, it's just about communication.
Talk to me now.
Communication is with anything, whether it's relationships, friendships, anything,
Yeah.
job, work, anything. It's all about communication. But me, I don't like to. One thing about it, I'm gonna take care of my family first. That's
right.
I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't care what's going on. If we booked the studio session for today and my son's sick or something, my son's sick. I gotta take care of him.
Yeah.
So it ain't no conflict. It's all about communication. Like me coming here, it's all about communication.
Right.
Hey, babe, I got an interview thing today at 8:30. Boom, boom. Took care of my son before I came.
Okay.
So she don't feel like, damn, you done ran over there to the north.
And you ain't handle nothing. Yeah, you ain't stop through here.
Fed my son, took him a bath, changed, put his clothes on, put his oil, his cream on him.
Yeah.
Good. You know what I'm saying? You have to take care of home first. And I appreciate everybody. You don't take care of home, whoever at home gonna leave home.
Man, boy. And then they think that somebody's wrong for that. Like, what do you mean?
Exactly.
They're feeling alone and neglected, and you're just living your best little life.
Exactly. So you gotta take care of home. That's anybody. If you listening, take care of home. Trust me, like
it'll work out way better. She gonna make it smoother for you too. I promise you. Yeah, because she like, oh, baby got something to do. Let me have his clothes ready or whatever he gotta have done. Oh yeah, I like that.
Oh yeah.
And then so this Houston has been such a great place for many, many years, and I noticed you gave a kind of like a timeline. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about Houston as far as the change from back then to now?
Well, Houston back then, just to me, and there's no shot to nothing that's going on, but Houston had a lot more culture back then. That's just my observation. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say the people that's new that's coming here change.
They said preach.
It's just about just Houston had culture back then. It seemed like nobody cared about Houston, and we loved it.
Yes.
You know, once upon a time, you would tell somebody you was going to Houston. Houston, what's in Houston? Now Houston's like the hotspot.
Like, you ain't going to Houston? You ain't been to Houston? Like, they going to have a concert. Whoever has a tour, it will touch Houston. And that's one thing. I'm like, man, out here, the music scene is just...
It was just more culture then, especially musically. It was just more culture. It was our sound. Like, you know, then also you didn't have one sound kind of dominating the city. Like, Rap a Lot, SUC, you know, the Swisher House thing. It was just a bunch of different sounds. Squab House.
Yeah.
They brought MJG, even though they not from Houston, but they was in Houston.
Out here working, yeah.
Like so it was a bunch of different sounds in Houston, man. Like, you know, like even with the R&B, you had H Sound and stuff like that. Beyonce was coming up. It was just more culture back then, just my opinion. Like, but like I'm not saying the city bad now, but it's
right.
Like, growing up then, when I was a kid in the 90s and stuff like that, late 90s, early 2000s, stuff like that, Houston just had more culture back then, just my opinion. It just seemed like it was just us. Now, like, everybody that found Houston, and Houston has become this hot spot.
Yes, it's like the new Vegas, the new Atlanta. Like these,
new LA, new Miami.
They coming.
Mm-hmm, they still building. So.
And while we're bringing up building, gentrification, because it's everywhere. Even by the shop where I'm at, and it was Studewood, but now they call it Independent Heights.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this? Has it happened in your neighborhood yet?
Oh, my neighborhood gone. We've been gone. We've been.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we've been. I mean, you still got people there, but my neighborhood back in the day don't look nothing like it was. Like my neighborhood back in the day was like one of the first like neighborhoods over there on the west side of Houston, like Westheimer, Richmond, West Park.
Right.
Like, a lot of people don't remember that on West Park Tollway, they used to be a train track back in the day. It wasn't no tollway. Like that's how far back. If you remember, West Park Tollway used to be a train track.
Damn.
They demolished that, and then that's how they created West Park Tollway. So that part of Houston was country. A lot of people don't know that because they look at Westheimer, Richmond, West Park now.
And it's built up.
It's built up with the buildings over there by the Billway. That was not like Westheimer was a dirt road going west.
Right.
To the country. That was a dirt road. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them neighborhoods that's west of, but my neighborhood was not there. My neighborhood was one of the first ones there.
Oh wow.
Over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, my neighborhood used to be its own little town. It was called Janetta back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It was its own little town, like black folks. Yeah. And then, matter of fact, it's a guy named My Southern Brand. I don't know if you know what it is.
No.
He do a lot of like history things on Houston and stuff like that. He actually did an episode on my neighborhood with black folks and stuff. Yeah.
This is wow, and that's why it's so much history. Period out here, like it don't even make no sense.
But the area is just so small that you can drive through Westheimer and Janetta and Gessner, and you pass right through it. You in and out.
Blink of an eye.
Yeah. You in and out. So it's just small. But that area was one of the first. I'm gonna say one of the first neighborhoods on that side of Houston. West side of Houston got so much history, but it built up so fast that it's the city.
Yeah.
But 30 years ago, that neighborhood, nothing but houses, shotgun houses. Like, I grew up in shotgun houses over there.
Right.
A lot of people, when you say west side of Houston, West Palmer and Richmond, you don't think of shotgun houses.
No,
Like
you
Fifth
think
Ward,
they got
Fifth
some,
Ward.
right, you think they got that money.
Right now, I can show you my grandma's house on bricks, my mama's house on bricks, my auntie house next door on bricks.
This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So that area used to be like the country. You know what I'm saying? Piney Point, Richmond, Fondren, OC, Dunville, all that stuff, Gessner, Fondren right there. I mean, all that used to be the country. You know what I'm saying?
You still stay over by that way? Or you moved around?
Nah. I'm long gone. Like, my family, my people gone.
Okay.
But my homeboy J Baby and them, his people still.
They still
over
hang,
there.
yeah.
But my people that's from over there, most of them gone. Either dead and gone, locked up, or they didn't move to like 80s or something like that.
Okay. But do you go around there sometimes, occasionally? Okay.
Of course, I mean,
You're going to go back where you, but okay, so what I wanted to really circle back on is sometimes people start to evolve and get way greater than where they came from, but then they go back to where they are raised, and that's where they get hurt at. Like, do you ever feel cautious about when you're going over that way? Because, you know, you're going to be shining in a minute, like even bigger than where you went the last time.
I mean, I'm always cautious. I don't want to make it
Pinpointed on that side.
Like how people be like, oh, I can't, I'm untouchable. Nah, I mean, it's
Right.
just, you have to be aware anyway. You know, I mean, being aware is your first weapon
Yes.
in war. Shout out to y'all for that. But that's your first weapon, is being aware. You know, like,
Gotta have them instincts.
you have to be aware first. But when I go over there, I mean, I'm in and out. If I ain't hollering at my boy J Baby and his pops, you know, OG Nate, I'm in and out. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Or if I ain't hollering at, you know, like some of my people that's still over there, you know, like 2-4 and stuff like that, my brother SK, stuff like that. If I ain't hollering at them, man, I'm in and out. So I go holler at my people, you know, take my son over there to see where his old man grew up at.
Yes.
I'm in and out. So, but my neighborhood, like I said, most of us, my people done sold out. So the houses I had over there, we had over there gone. So
It's already gentrified and they're already over there like that? Or they just, yeah.
well, I mean,
Because nowadays they riding carts and stuff. Like, these folks is not giving it down. They really just comfortable.
and I want to speak on like gentrification, like
Right.
It ain't always put like this, and I'm saying this respectfully because you know Houston got a lot of neighborhoods, but gentrification, it ain't always a bad thing depending on the circumstances. Now we got certain neighborhoods in Houston where some people went in, took it, and then changed the name of it.
Yes.
You know, like 4-4 used to be a historic black neighborhood.
Yes.
But it's so close to downtown that them people they had to
Take over.
and put all that stuff right there off of Allen Parkway and Gillette Street and all that stuff like that. You know, but it ain't always a bad thing if the community is just, if it's being destroyed within.
Yes.
But now if you just coming in, you buying a property and you raising property value and trying to run people out of there, that's when I say it's a bad thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the city, the Houston Housing Authority trying to get, you know, they trying to tear down community homes. You know, a lot of people mad about that, but people understand, like, these projects been around 100 years.
A long time. Before I even got here, I was hearing about these apartments. So I'm like,
sheesh.
sheesh.
These projects been around for a long, long time. So I don't necessarily see it's bad at them tearing it down, as long as they put the residents back in there.
Right.
If they put the original people back in those new projects, not
Yeah, like, don't build it up and then you just...
and then you rent it out to
And now
somebody else.
yeah.
Put the original people back in there, then I don't see a problem with that. Because
Yeah.
you want something new,
Upgrade me.
new pipes.
Yes.
You know, I mean, just
Stuff that could go through the storms and everything else that be coming out here.
So gentrification ain't always bad. It just depends on the purpose behind it. They take the land to just get rid of people. Oh man, get rid of people and put up new, like Houston, all these tall buildings and stuff.
Right.
Something like that. Then that's bad. It's like, damn, like you displace all these people to put up a new high rise or a new business office or something.
Yeah.
That's not good. You know.
And it started up north, so people in down south, we didn't think we had much to worry about until they realized, oh, they move in here too.
I mean, once they found out Houston was a landmine,
What? They said, where you got oil and everything else? Yeah, we finna move out here. Y'all got tech. Y'all know how to do all this other stuff. We finna go out here. And now y'all got to keep up with it. And so when you first was doing music, there wasn't no Instagram. There wasn't. What you had?
Nah. When I was doing the 2009, it was Facebook.
Okay, so we
Twitter,
still.
but I wasn't even on Twitter. I was on Facebook mainly, and I had got on MySpace late because again, being raised by grandparents.
Right, we're not looking at none of that.
Ain't no internet. I had a house phone. Matter of fact, I was using a house phone up until I graduated high school.
Shut up.
So when I would have a girlfriend or somebody, or my partner would call me, he called me from the house phone.
Yeah.
And I would have to go outside with the cord. And
long ass cord.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? So I didn't get a cell phone until I graduated high school. Like, so
see,
I
that
was
keeps
late
you
on the
humble.
game.
That keeps you humble.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so,
all it is.
Yeah, so for long as we didn't have no internet, we didn't have no computer. Like, I mean, yeah, we had game systems, stuff like that, but we didn't have what other kids had cell phone. We didn't have no cell phone.
Right.
My grandma cell phone shit. Hell
So you better go grab that phone off the wall
exactly.
and make the call you need to make. And I better be able to hear what the hell y'all talking about.
Exactly.
Because that's what's going on nowadays. These kids are having all these devices and having so much privacy to themselves, and then wondering why they you giving all these people your access. Exactly. Now you're running away to go meet somebody you never met before, but you have it right at the palm of your hands. But also, this thing called the internet is a great asset if you use it the right way.
I always say that. If you use it the right way, a lot of people use it for bad, and then
right.
You know, but the internet is just you gotta take the good with the bad.
Yes.
You know, it was designed for a good thing, but just like anything, you got, I don't want to say bad people, but people that got bad intentions.
Yes.
For that, so.
And when it comes to this internet, how do you be feeling when you do your miss those days? Oh, they're talking about they miss those days.
Yeah, I miss them too.
Right, we all do. Because, man, now my son going to ask me, because my boys are 13 and 12, and they going to ask me, Mom, back in your day, I'm like, nigga, today is my day, whatever.
Exactly.
How was it when you was growing up? I was like, you know what? It was fun. It was great. I actually got to be outside. I didn't have to worry about nobody snatching me up. Like, I got to go with my friends and do things and just be a kid. Nowadays, y'all have to worry about so many different people outside. They're not playing outside no more. Like, these kids ain't out there on a bike for real or nothing. And it's like, I really appreciate that I got that childhood because they don't even understand. They just think as long as my thing has a Wi-Fi connection, I'm winning. Like, no, we need to go connect to this outside, touch the roots to the dirt and get all in there, like really get up in there. And it's like we spoke on our native heritage and stuff like that. And some of those, like, what we call them rituals, I guess they would do that, is go, like, take the shoes off and go connect with the dirt and stuff like that. Have you ever thought about doing things like that before you create some music?
Yeah. I mean, I always wanted to learn my heritage and stuff like that. Like I said, on my dad's side, they Native American. We still trying to figure out the type of tribe we come from. And on my dad's side, on my mama's side, like I said, my grandma got some Creole in her, and then also my grandpa kind of got ties to Jamaica and stuff like that. But I do want to learn my heritage and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm striving for that now. You know, trying to learn different languages and stuff like that. I want to be, I want to be like a. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, I want to be able to do everything. I don't want to just be locked into one thing. So I'm trying to learn everything, you know. But I do want to get into my Native American heritage if I can find out what tribe and stuff like that I come from.
How can they find that stuff out? Because I be them going, what's the DNA blah 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 test? Them, I be kind of worried because I'm like, y'all been and found something out before me, and then now I'm y'all coming for me.
Just gotta dig deep.
I might be an alien. I might not even be from here. And now y'all done found it out. Look, now you done found it out before you even send me my results. You on my neck. No. But nah, for real. Doing this music stuff, would you like your child to get in music as well?
Whatever he want to do.
Whatever he want to do.
Whatever you want to do. If you want to be a streamer, gamer, guess what? That's
what mine are trying to do.
I'm
support it.
I'm gonna get to it. I mean, because then nobody pressure me into doing nothing I want to do. Everything I want to do, I wanted to do it. You know, like, luckily for me, like, the people on my mama's side, because I was raised primarily by my mama's side in Houston. Because on my daddy's side, from Fort Bend, Simonton, Full Shug, Rosenberg, Richmond, all that stuff.
Oh, out the way, outskirts.
But they never pressured us to do nothing. Like, to be honest, like, I kind of been, like, kind of grown since, like, 15. Like when my grandma died in 2009, from her situation, I really just kind of been doing whatever I want since. Like, I don't want to say whatever I want, but just more like
making your own decisions.
Like, my people ain't make us come in the house at a certain time, but we was always good kids. But we just kind of I've been doing what I want since 2009. To be honest with you, like, whatever direction I want to do, I did that. You know what I'm saying? So I always kind of had leeway, a free mindset.
Right.
I always had that since 2009. So I just been doing whatever I want to do. So my kid, my son, whatever he want to do, he got that option too. I'm not gonna press him to play no sports, no football.
Right.
Even though I love football, I'm not gonna press him to do nothing. He gonna do whatever makes him happy. And that's why I think you can't push kids into your dreams. You know what I'm saying?
People be wanting them to live out their dreams through their children, and it's so sad.
I mean, of course, I would love, like, if my son want to play football, because I love football. I played football in high school. I want the best. I ain't going to sit at home.
I was about to say, how good was you?
Nah, I was get my ass whooped out there.
But he tried. That's the only thing. He showed up.
But then when I got hit by this guy from UT Washington High School, I said, damn, is this for me? I like to watch it. I don't know if I like to been out there. When he hit me and then my mouthpiece flew and then...
He said, Lord, is that you? What's going on out here?
Yeah, so...
Oh, man.
But, of course, I would love for him to play football, but that's not what he want to do. I ain't going to force him to do it. I mean,
right.
Day, like, you got to be able to let your kids grow into who they want to be.
Right.
Just
or they're gonna combat you. It's gonna be like a whole problem that you done made for no reason. Yes.
Well, you made me do this. And I didn't want to do it. So, like I said, I don't have no regrets because my family never made us do nothing. It's like, hey, go to school, graduate, get a job. That's it.
That sounds like my mama.
Your job,
that's your business.
So
don't. Damn, that sounds like my mama now. She from Mississippi though, so I mean they about the same, about that boat. Yeah, they not hearing that shit. They like, look, did you go to school? All right. Okay. I like, Mom, you probably could have pushed me a little bit more now that I think about it, but I was grown too very much early, so I was like, fuck it, we're gonna do what we do and we're gonna make it a great thing. But what I want to ask next is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
First of all, I see myself as an elevator mechanic. That's one of them trades.
Oh, that's
working on getting into is being an elevator mechanic. Hey, word of advice to everybody that's watching: go get a trade.
Yeah. Talk to him now.
If you want to go to school, that's fine, but go get a trade.
Get you somewhere a robot can't take it.
Electrician, HVAC, elevator mechanic, plumbing, carpentry, roofing, just anything like that, man. Get a trade. Not because it's what she said about the AI thing, like, you know, but just you get paid when you have a specialized skill.
Okay.
Like, no disrespect to nobody. It's easy to work at Walmart, easy to work at Target,
right?
Down stuff like that, but to have a specialized trade and fixing something or building something, like we just said, it can't take that away from you. They have to pay you what you work based on your experience. Like, it's not like working at McDonald's. It's a set fee. Yeah, 14 and then every
and
year
that's it. We go up 30 to 10.
30 cents.
Yeah.
When you get more and more experience in the trade, you get more
dollars.
money.
Yeah, you're getting dollar bills
like
up.
My oldest brother, he got his own company out there in San Antonio. Shout out,
bro.
My oldest brother, Fred. He been doing the AC thing, the HVAC thing for like 10 plus years, and you know, he get compensated well.
Yeah,
he got 10 plus years.
Them accolades is showing up. That's why he put his work in. And actually, Home Depot's giving training for that. So I was like, hey, there's no reason or excuse for nobody anymore, women and men. So y'all don't be thinking, oh, only the men supposed to be doing this. Too. Yes.
And then also Houston, it's called Houston Gulf Coast Trades or something like that. I forgot the exact name, but y'all can look up on there and sign up for trades. They got construction, like I said, elevator mechanic, plumbing, electrician, all that type of stuff. Go get a trade, you know what I mean?
Houston. Look at me, Gulf Coast.
Gulf Coast something like
don't trip. It'll pull up something.
Gulf Coast something. I forgot the name of it, but trade. I mean, you know, you sign up for it, man. Go get your trade. But like I said, next 5 years, trying to be an elevator mechanic. I'm already on the list for Houston on number 82. They had like number 20, 25, something like that. So, and then, you know, just continue doing the media thing. You know, just trying to grow and grow and grow and be more consistent. You know, I'm actually probably going to get back on doing my interviews with, you know, with up-and-coming artists and businesses and stuff like that. Trying to see how that's going to fit in with my skills and stuff like that. Now that I'm a father, because I've been a father for a year and some change. So, you know, just doing that, just continue being a family man, just, you know, just trying to give back, you know, more to the younger generation. Keep on doing the music thing, because I don't know if I truly want to be a rapper. Like I said, I make beats. Right. I feel like I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Like,
plus, that's really where it's at. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So I'm gonna see if I'm really want to be a rapper, but this is more about my partners. You know, they want to rap, so I said, man, let me
get in there with y'all. Yeah,
let me help. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me be a part of it because I'm a leader. Like, not saying I lead those guys. What I'm saying is like
you can show some structure. That's all.
Structure. I mean, that's exactly.
It's not a bad thing.
That's what I told them. I just want to structure it that way. The pressure is off of y'all.
Right.
Because when things are structured and things is together, it's less pressure on everybody else.
Yeah,
so
and it's like
I like to structure things to make sure everybody good.
And it's like, what was the point of you learning all these things if you couldn't make it easier for the next people that's coming?
Exactly.
So, no, you're doing right. And what I wanted to ask before another question is, name 3 artists that you would like to work with, and maybe 3, if possible, 3 producers. For sure, 3 artists.
Oh, producers. Sean Solo, shout out, legendary.
Hey, I've been seeing him buzz down.
Harvey Love, Wild Smith. You know, he legendary producers for Rap a Lot. Work with Big Mello. You know, the Bone Hard. I mean, Harvey Love is a legend, man. Legend. And then I would say, I mean, there's so many.
Right, it's a lot.
It's just so many, man. The third producer is just so many. Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh, because you know, he grew up off of Cash Money and stuff like
You
that.
damn
Manny
right.
Fresh was ahead of his time in the 90s. The sounds he was using, people are still using them sounds now.
What?
So
when I say he was extra, he was so great. And it's crazy. Okay, did you watch the verses?
Yeah, I watched it.
Who you think won?
If we going off just like more artists and who was there, No Limit, of course. But
Yeah.
I'm a Cash Money fan. I mean, I love No Limit. Shout out Master P and them. You know, Mr. Servon, Fiend,
Yeah.
Mia X. Shout out them. But I love Cash Money. We grew up off Cash Money in my neighborhood. Like, I remember as a kid having that Block is Hot
Yeah.
cassette of Wayne. Like,
I be forgetting you sound so not old.
Yeah,
And you talking
like-
about cassette.
yeah. I remember I had my first song was the Block is Hot. And
You damn right.
playing it on the cassette, I kept rewinding it back to the beginning. So,
Yes.
So I'm just a Cash Money type of guy. Like I said, like no disrespect to No Limit. I like No Limit too, but Cash Money, just the beats, just Juvenile, BG, Turk, the big timers. I mean, even UNLV before the Hot Boys. Like a lot of people don't know UNLV. You know what I'm saying? UNLV was dope with Cash Money too. So, but I'm a Cash Money baby. Like just from that the '90s till about 2010. Like I was a big Cash Money fan. Just everything they put out, I was a fan of it.
Damn.
But definitely, Cash Money, in my opinion,
They gonna always win. It didn't even
they
matter.
just got better music, better beats. That's just me. Because everybody kept saying, "Oh, No Limit, they dropped 20-something albums in a year." Okay, I mean,
How many of y'all was y'all buying and playing over
just
there?
because y'all dropped 20 albums don't mean they all was great albums.
That were, yeah.
I mean, I could drop.
We all we could drop
a
some
project every month if I wanted to.
Right.
It doesn't mean the music gonna be great, man. It's all about man who got the better music. I just think Cash Money just Manny Fresh. Beats wise, he just. I mean, you turn on that, you know, back that thing, go that.
Once the beat drop, everything finna shake. God damn it. Everything finna, what? Motherfuckers trying to figure out where they...
Like how it builds up, it's just, you know, it's just Manny Fresh legend. So, definitely, those my 3 for sure. Those my 3. If we talking about artists, right now, for sure, Mozzie.
Okay.
You know, Mozzie, that's my guy. Mozzie from Sacramento, California, that is a... Yeah,
Wow.
for sure.
You know, you kind of give me Cali vibes. I don't know why.
For sure. I mean, I like a lot of Cali, you know, YG, I mean, I go, you know...
Yeah.
RJ, Mr. LA, I mean, I go down. Like I said, Ice Cube, NWA, I mean, CJ Mack. I mean, I go down the list of, you know, South Central Cartel. I mean, damn. I mean, I love the West Coast music. I mean, I grew up off of that too. But for sure, Mozzie, for sure, that's like, he like number 1. I would say Mozzie for sure. Okay. And then, I would say, I like Bossman D-Lo sound. I like his sound. Like his beats, I love his beats.
Yeah.
Love his beats. I just think his beats and his flow, it's like, perfect. Yeah. It's like a peanut butter jelly.
It's just like, you ain't got no choice but to feel it.
It's good. It's just good. Like, it don't matter if he got the same cadence. It's like, it just sounds good. Like, damn, it sounds good. So that'd be my second artist. And then third, I would go with Lil Kiki. I mean, Lil Kiki, legend, man. I mean, just legend, SUC legend. Yes. Been in the game for a long time. Just, I mean, you can't go wrong with Lil Kiki. I grew up off of him, just the whole SUC, like I said, RP Fat, RP Screw, RP Howard, RP 32, RP Big Steve, RP Big Pokey. I mean, just the list goes on of those legends that passed away. Yes. But I would love to work with all those guys as well, man. But for sure, Kiki, because he's a legend. Yeah. Why wouldn't I want to?
He's a living legend, so why not give him flowers now?
And then honorable mention, Scarface. Brad Jordan, man.
Damn, we definitely can't forget him.
Brad Jordan, legend. Can't go wrong with no Scarface album, none of that. You know, he just awesome storyteller. Yeah. Like Ice Cube, I put him Ice Cube in that same type of storytelling vibe.
Yeah, because it's like a pace. Some people just can't duplicate that anyway.
Yeah.
So that is live. You pick some really great people, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then I'm surprised you really said Cash Money because so many people were saying No Limit. Okay. And I was like, I mean, yes, but...
I mean, it's no shop, no limit. I mean, I jam music just as much, but if we talking just production-wise, beats-wise, Manny Fresh was ahead of his time. Like I said, a lot of those sounds he was using for Cash Money, they still using it to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, all you gotta do is go to an old Hot Boy album or a BG album, Juvenile.
And you finna hear that dropping in the
percussions and sounds, he was using that back then.
Between him and Timbaland, I thought that they were like the best producers back then. Yeah. I mean, it's probably still to this day. I won't even say back then because...
I mean, Timbaland go hard, but just being from that South, Manny Fresh is just... When you get to doing the little drum rolls, you like, damn.
I think that's that. What did New Orleans people used to do? Them drum lines? What is it like when Second line. And that's probably what he really be known because, you know, they going to keep a snare somewhere. Yeah, they going to do that. So that is live. So my final question I do want to go ahead and ask you is what impression, if any, would you like to leave behind in life and in music?
Oh, just being positive. Just being positive and then just knowing that I was authentically me while I was here. I mean, anybody know Freon? Know Freon is Freon.
Yeah.
I ain't changed. I might be more less patient these days. Like as I get older, I'm probably more patient than I was when I was a kid. But I'm the same guy. I'm gonna tell it how it is. I'm straightforward. I don't take no BS. You do me wrong, I hold grudges. You know.
Facts.
Yeah, I like it the bad way, but just like.
But we got time for that. Yeah,
you did me wrong, and I did you this way. I did you good. You did me wrong.
Are you explaining to people that they did you wrong, or are you just burning off?
A little bit of both. Like if we don't have a deep friendship, I ain't gotta explain nothing to you.
Period. You know what you did wrong.
Cool. You family, man. I don't like how you did that, bro. You really touched me.
Yeah.
The way you did that. So it just depends. But if we ain't got a deep relationship, I ain't gotta tell you I don't like you no more. I'm just gonna cut you off.
Facts.
And move on. I mean, life is short to be arguing. What I need to argue for when. You know what I'm saying? I'm arguing with my son all day because he's taking their toys in the room.
Give it here. He's like...
I'm arguing with a customer at work or something. I ain't got time to be arguing with you. So.
Every which way. No, we're not doing that.
So I just want to be positive. Just leave just a positive impact on the world and stuff like that. And just, like I said, just being authentically me. You gotta be you. You know what I'm saying? Because, people can separate the real from the fake. Most
definitely. Now, where can they find your music? Go ahead and drop social media handles and everything.
Social media handle, of course, Christian Media TV _ music, Point Mafia Records. That's on Instagram and YouTube. Music-wise, Point Mafia, just type in Point Mafia. You can type in J Baby, KB the Elite, my boy, City Slicker Fresh. Shout out my boy Devontae from San Antonio. You can type him in. He not part of the movement, but he affiliated. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, Christian Media TV, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm on TikTok a little bit. I do like what they call it, like my favorite Texas albums. I do that where I talk about different albums that came out. But yeah, pretty much that's on my little platform for stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I do want to thank you so much for joining me at the After Hours Shop Talk. You definitely I got to know you a little bit behind the scenes, and I'm looking forward to whatever you come up with, whether it's music, whether it's media. I'm all for it. I support my people as long as they supporting themselves. You got to believe in you first, and I swear I'm right behind you.
I feel that. 100%. We got to support each other.
We got to.
Just even if you ain't cool with that person, just just give a like. That's what I do. Even if I don't even jam the music, I'm gonna give a like. I'm gonna hit the repost button on Instagram, and because I got 12,000 followers, somebody gonna see it and might like it. So it's all about just showing love.
And it's that simple, right? It's that simple for real. Show love. Well, make sure y'all tap in for the next episode of the After Hours Shop Talk. It's your girl Beauty B, and we out.
Ooh wee. Appreciate that.
Of course.